Hello, I'm live now. What is up? I think. Okay, so you can hear me. I'm gonna close the windows back there quick. Okay, we're back. How is everyone fucking doing today? I am doing sick. I'm doing sick. I'm not sure if it's in a good way or a bad way. I really am not sure. But a lot of shit has happened. A lot of shit has happened recently with a couple of friends, and yeah, I'm here to just try and gather it all. I'm just, I'm as confused as all of you guys, really. But I'm here to do a little like detective dream type shit. Yes, I'm dream. I'm dreaming right now. But I'm actually in the right, I think. So that's fun. So yeah, this is gonna be like a fun stream. Not fun. It's not gonna be fun. I've known this guy for a year now. It's almost been a year. I went all the way back in our chats, and we started talking in April of last year. And now there's some pretty serious accusations being pointed at him, and I just wanted to bring it to the attention of my fan base, because I do know this guy. I've spent a lot of time with him over the past year, and I just need to, I just want to, I just want to bring it to attention, because like you never really know who a person is when you're online. You really don't at all. In my case, I didn't pick the best friend. I'm gonna leave out my whole backstory with Jayden for now, just because I am writing a video on him, and it's about I'm writing a video, like not about him, but like about my experience with him. And it's pretty long. It's about 3 pages so far, and I still have some shit to do. But yeah, I'm gonna watch 1 or 2 of Cam's videos. And then I'm gonna talk about how I play into this drama, and how I kind of tied it all together. No, I'm kidding. I was out of it. I really had nothing to do with this. I was just kind of watching from the sidelines, and then I was like, "Hey Cam, you want something? You want something I have?" And he was like, "Yeah." So I gave it to him and then cut ties with Jayden. So yeah, that was sick. Okay, so where do I fucking start? I have no idea. From the screen to the ring to the bend to the king, where's my crown? That's my bling. Always drama when I ring. See, I believe it. I see it in my heart. Oh my god, I really that guy. Okay, now. Oh, the reason why I haven't been streaming is because I went to Tyler the freaking Creator. Yeah, let's start with this one. This video. I went to Tyler. It was sick. It was the greatest concert of my life. It was amazing. Hello? Yes? You all can hear me. The greatest concert of my life. It was amazing. Let's hide the death counter. Hello? Yes? You all can hear me. Okay, so I really have no idea what to do. First, to show you, the death counter. I'm just gonna start with Cam's first video. That'll be like okay. So I really have no idea what to do. Hopefully you can hear all the shit.
Why was I kicked from the Skydream?
First, and then
as I've previously mentioned, Jayden loves to
yeah, you can. Okay, cool. Before we start, I was more friends with Jayden than I was with Fox Bite. Give him a like and a subscribe. He was the GOAT for letting me watch these on stream. But yeah, I do not know Cam or Foxbite as well as I knew Jayden. And from the looks of it, I didn't know Jayden at all. So take what I have to say with a grain of salt. I am just listening to the accusations made about my internet friend. And yeah, we're just listening to what Cam has to say. Because Cam knew Jayden really well. Okay, and again, he could be doing this for like fucking internet clout, but I do not think that Cam would be doing this for clout. Yeah, okay.
If you didn't see already, a few weeks ago I made a video on Jayden Emmett, exposing him for various terrible things that he's done. This video will be a little bit longer, going more in depth on the things I talked about in those original videos, and new things that I haven't shared. Let's start at the basics. Why was I kicked from the Skydreamers? As I've previously mentioned, Jayden loves to start arguments and then gaslight people. We had an argument over Jayden making one of his virtual concerts for the release of Under the Sea, which was going to be our album. I saw a community post about this on YouTube and I reached out to Jayden because he hadn't told me.
Okay, so Jayden's virtual concerts. A little bit of background. They were in a band with Jayden, right? And they had a falling out. Now Jayden's doing solo music. But Jayden used to do these bedroom concerts where he would just, yo, what's up, fun girl? This is not a fun stream. One of my friends, my friends, got accused of some pretty serious shit. So we are just gonna be watching the accusation videos, and yeah, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. But like Jayden, the person that got accused of all the shit, he would do these bedroom dance streams, right? And it was it was it was so cringy. I'm not sure if he still has them up, but it was so cringy. It really was. Oh, yeah. Um, yeah. I'm now on Team Cam or Team Foxbite. I'm not sure if he's trying to keep his name out of all this shit. I hope not. But Jayden, Emmett. But yeah, like he did like dance. He just danced in his room. And now that I'm looking for it, I will not be able to find it. But he stole AJR songs and pretended to lip sync to them, and it was so fucking cringy. It was so cringy. And yeah, I don't think I will be able to find them. I think he fucking deleted all of them. But so it looks like he wanted to do the same with his album. That's all we've really known.
I saw a community
so
post about this on YouTube and I reached out to Jayden because he hadn't told me anything about this prior. He then gaslighted me by saying a month ago I sat in a call with him and I told him, yes, you can make one of those if you like. But I knew immediately that he was lying because I wouldn't bring up his concerts with him. Right. Because they are cringe.
Yeah, they're
we
so
then went back
cringe,
and forward,
dude.
arguing from one
God.
topic to another. They ranged from him straight up calling me ugly to him making me feel uncomfortable because he was kissing a minor when I was...
Yeah, so I have seen this video, just so you know. Like, I watched it before stream, and I asked Cam, Foxbite, if I could react to the shit on stream, and they said, yeah, that's sick. You can do that. And I said, okay, cool. But yeah, so Jayden, I don't know how to word this, but Cam is accusing Jayden of being a pedophile. And by the looks of it and the proof, it looks like Jayden very might well be a pedophile. Now, I will say this. It is illegal. Yeah. It is only 2 years. So, like, it's not as bad as dating a 8-year-old, but it's still illegal in, I think they live in Scotland. It is still illegal in Scotland. Wait, so he used the guy's songs and claimed it as his own, just trying to get caught? No, so, like, I wish I had these bedroom streams. So, like, he did, like, a concert in his bedroom of these other people's songs. Like, AJR, I don't know if you know them. They're a very popular band. But he was just lip syncing to other people's songs, and you know, like he credited them, but you know, it's still like copyright. It's still like, and it's just cringe to be dancing in your room lip syncing to songs. I'm not gonna bully you if you want to do that, but it was pretty cringe. It was, it was, and I don't feel bad saying that about Jayden right now because he fucked me over big time. And I'll get into that later in the stream, but you know, yeah, Jayden is not a good guy. I'm just being open-minded to Cam and what Jayden has to say. I don't know them well enough to have an opinion on, oh, Jayden, no, Cam's lying. Like, I don't know them. Right now I'm on the side of Cam. This person right here. Oh, got it. So wait, what if that was his sister? Oh, got it. So wait. What if that was his sister? I'm trying to figure out what that fucking means. Oh well, got it. What if that was his sister? Oh, the girl, like the who he was being pedophile with. No, he was kissing her and he slept with her. I hope it's not his sister. But if you meant something else, put it in chat.
Making me feel uncomfortable. They ranged from him straight up calling me ugly to him making me feel uncomfortable because he was kissing a minor when I was over at his house.
No, yeah, this was his girlfriend. He called her his girlfriend, and she was 15, and Jayden was 17. I'm pretty sure, and the age of consent is 16. So him being over the age of consent and her not being at the age of consent, that made it illegal. That's what I gathered from Cam. But I could be getting this wrong, and that's why I wanted to watch the video on stream, because I'm bad at information.
We eventually settled on a topic. Hey Jayden, what's this tab right here? Little did he know, I had the exact tab open. Jayden told me he was working on lyric ideas, and I told him, hey, if you work on lyrics that often, then why is the album still not done?
For context, Fun Girl, they were in a band together, and then Jayden let Cam go, and then Cam came out with all these accusations, and he's made a couple videos on him ever since, and they seem like real accusations too. It's not just like he's pissed that he got put out of the band or whatever. But yeah.
Done. To which he then went into the document, deleted everything, and replaced it with lyrics he had on his desktop. A few months ago, I was incredibly sick. I could barely get out of my bed. I could barely walk up the stairs.
I do remember this. I do remember when Cam was sick, and Jayden did specify that he was sick, but
yeah, Jayden was constantly harassing me to record vocals.
Jayden was harassing me to harass Cam to start doing vocals, and I was like, dude, I don't know this person. I don't know them. Like, I can't like text Cam, wake up, vocal time. But yeah, he did try and get me to text Cam, wake up, do vocals now. Jayden told me to. Yeah, okay.
And yet, Jayden was constantly harassing me to record vocals. To which he called this my fault, but whenever he isn't well, it's my fault as well. And Jayden also told me, yes, I'm a liar, but you gotta accept that.
Let's read that.
Also told me,
let's read that, chat. I know I can be annoying and a liar, but that's who I am, and you gotta fucking accept that. And that is his profile picture. I can attest. That is Jayden. But blurring out the whole message seems a little sus. I'm not on Jayden's side here. Show the whole message, and if Jayden sues you, like, take the video down. But yeah, this could be for anything.
Liar, but you gotta accept that. No, you shouldn't lie.
Yeah.
He then pulled his signature move of, oh, I've had a bad week. And I told him, every week for you is a
Jayden
bad
does
week.
do this a lot.
Get over it.
It's
life.
Text me
I confronted
like, hey,
him about how he
dude,
lies to all of his friends, and that's why nobody wants to
I've
be
had a bad
around him.
week.
I also confronted.
And I just say, oh, sorry, I'm in Canada, you're in Scotland, I can't really talk to you. And he tried calling me multiple times, and I just said, dude, it's like 3 a.m. here for me. I cannot call you. And he said, okay. But this has happened multiple times. So like, yeah, Jayden having a bad week every week does. It is, you know. It is true.
Confronted him on pretending to be Ryan from AJR, how he's difficult to work with, and how he supports abusers. To which he told me that I couldn't say anything, and bringed up 2 completely unrelated argument points. I apparently screamed at him for not being able to play a drum beat.
So this is Jayden in question.
By the way, he asked for criticism, so I gave him criticism. And now he's twisting it into a whole thing of Cameron's bullying me. Then he talked about
I hate when people use excuses like that. Like, I've had a bad week. Yeah, I fucking hate that. Because, like, you don't know if I've had a bad week. And I probably have had a bad week, but I'm not bitching about it, you know? Like, I'm not, you know, oh, God. Yeah, I hate I've had a bad week so much. Like, if your pet died or, like, if your mom died, like, that's fine to say you've had a bad week. But if just like stuff hasn't been going your way, do not fucking speak to me about you having a bad week. I do not want to hear it.
the set list for our first show. Now, the first show's set list was a majority of my solo project songs, you know, Ray and North, and not Skydreamer's songs, because the songs that we had out at the time, they were cringy, and the only remotely good one we had was Hey Mr. Movie Star, which is also kind of cringy. It's about stalking Chris Pratt, and I felt uncomfortable on stage. But here's where it gets
It
better.
is a fucking
I had
weird
a fair
song.
system
It
set
is.
up for this. As we played more shows,
I should fucking talk about how I came in contact with Jayden a little bit. This is a little confusing how I know him. So, me and my friend, we love shit music. And I found Skydreamers from their AJR overture, I think. But Jayden was the lead singer. No, he wasn't the lead singer. He did like keyboard or something, but he doesn't know how to play piano. So I don't fucking know what he did. But Jayden posted on the community tab, "Hey, we're looking for someone to run a fan channel." And I was like, my way in. So I commented, I can do it. I'll run it. And for proof, I'm gonna leak all my fucking emails here, but I don't fucking care. This has a story after. You can't fucking see it, but fuck, what am I trying to do? I'm trying to do that. So this has a story after, and I'm probably gonna reveal it in my video that I'm making about him, but yeah, I don't know. Skydreamers fan, he made me do. And Gabe plus Jayden instrumentals, he made me do. Both have almost 0 videos on them because he made me fucking delete all of them, but that's how I know Jayden. And then we became like internet friends, I would say, I guess. I wouldn't call him my friend, but yeah.
and progressed with the album, those songs in the set list, which were mine, would get replaced with Skydreamer's songs. Oh, and finally Jayden brought up how when we were playing the songs, Jayden was on drums. He complained that he was on drums, but he's the drummer of the band, so play the drums. But he also complained that his drums were muted. Now, this is the type of drum pad that Jayden had. There is a volume knob on it. For some of the songs, Jayden had the volume turned up. For some of the songs, Jayden turned it down. So yet again, he's trying to blame me for his own problems. Now, there is another situation in here, but I'm not entirely sure of the context, so I'm going to cut it out right now.
That's okay.
Anyways, let's get on to
that's
Jayden
good,
asking me to clean everything up for him. Me and Jayden were in this server called the Calma Collective. It was a Discord server for a record label. Well, not really a full-on record label, but you get. Anyways, people in there were familiar with Jayden's past with the AJR community. There's a very good video in the description if you want to check out what Jayden's done in the AJR community. So, thank you to the channel that posted that for giving me permission. Anyways, so they often made fun of him for his past in the AJR community, in which he was very short-tempered and would just easily snap at them for it. Jayden would practically bribe me with concert tickets and studio time in order for me to clean up all of his messes for him. Because he can't fix his own problems. Because he's irresponsible and can't just put down the phone. It would be 2 in the morning and Jayden would spam call me on Discord and Snapchat. He would just be begging for me to defend him in situations where he was at wrong. Anyways, one time I tried my best to help him in a situation, and I told him, hey,
Just so you know, there is a full doc that I will be looking at after of all of Jayden's accounts that he's made to, like, not scam people, but yeah, scam people. And there's like over 100 accounts on that shit. There is. So I'm just gonna show you after, like, how fucked all of these accounts are.
just get off the phone, go to your bed. Because, like, there wasn't anything I could really do to help. One time, he asked me to help him, and he was in an argument where he was clearly losing, and I couldn't really defend him on anything. So I told him, hey, Jayden, I can't really help you in this situation. I just say, go to bed.
Yeah.
He then sat in my DMs and was like, you don't do anything to help me. Fuck you, I'm blocking you. Anyways, let's get on to Timber, aka AJR early releases. Listen, Timber is a cool guy, you know.
I would, so I would watch this video. I would watch it on stream, but the person who made it does have a background of copyright claiming everyone who uses their shit, even though they're a fan channel. So I just want to be safe and not do that right now. But maybe if I get permission from, like, Cam or the person who made it, I'll watch it on stream too.
But I really don't appreciate that he was following Jayden for about 3 years for ban evading. Anyways, Jayden lied about the long document of accounts that he is the owner of, saying that people made those accounts to try and pretend to be him because, you know, everybody hates Jayden. But it was obvious it was him. And I even met one of his alts one time, the first time I blocked him. I found him in a different server, and I knew it was him. And he called me a pedophile when I asked him to speak.
Hey, yeah, but I work at. I don't know you. You seem like a pedo. That's
because I knew his voice. And the reason I know these were actually his accounts is because I went to his house. He showed me that they were his accounts. Also, someone on Discord brought it to my attention that Timber had actually seen my original video. So, yeah. Me and Timber were back in contact, but he had some things to say. Jayden used the same tactic of bribery towards me to be his representative when trying to remove copyright strikes from his channel, when Timber would sometimes rightfully and incorrectly claim something. This led to Jayden making me build a mini copyright firm for him, which I got a cease and desist from.
That's
from
fucked.
Timber. Also,
What?
Timber, I never tried to get you falsely sued. Jayden just said that to you and said that I would be suing you. Because, you know, Jayden loves threatening lawsuits. And also, I wasn't his manager. I was a member of the band who did things for the band. And I did report your false strikes about UMG content to UMG. Rightfully. Okay, let's move on to impersonation. Jayden pretended to...
Okay, so right now it just seems like silly back and forth. Oh, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. Silly little drama. Here is where it gets fucking serious and illegal. Yeah. So let's go.
Ryan met from AJR and also the 21 Pilots team. This was obviously for attention, knowing Jayden. He loves it. Jayden reached out to Legrand to collaborate with him on music,
Yeah.
as Ryan from AJR would definitely do. Eventually, Jayden got caught by Legrand, and I've seen the emails that Jayden sent to Legrand begging him to, you know, no, it wasn't me, that's not me. It was honestly kind of embarrassing. Jayden also has a BandLab account with his, like, main handle, which he used a few years ago, with the name Ryan Met. And when I confronted him about this, he was like, oh no, I'm not pretending to be Ryan. Everybody has accounts with their favorite celebrities' names on it. The bio is literally, hi, I'm Ryan from AJR. And you're posting, world's smallest violin demo. Okay, that wasn't too long. But now, let's move on to pedophilia and other stuff in that area. If Jayden's watching right now, I suggest you grab some headphones if you're around your family, because this is going to be a little bit embarrassing for you.
This is a trigger warning for anyone who is watching. This will get heavy with pedophilia and SA. So if you don't feel comfortable with that, I totally get that. Don't watch this stream then. But I'm gonna keep going. I gave you a warning. Let's fucking go.
Your virginity. Thankfully, they denied. A bit before or after this,
I think that's an editing mistake because I caught that yesterday too.
Area. If Jayden's watching right now, I suggest you grab some headphones if you're around your family, because this is going to be a little bit embarrassing for you. Your virginity. Thankfully, they denied. A bit before or after this, a girl said she would actually do it with you, and she took off her clothes, and you started crying. And now we have to mention that you weren't asexual. You just didn't get fucked, so you wanted to have a label for attention. Anyways, when I was over at Jayden's house a few months ago, he kept making jokes to me that he was going to bum me in my sleep. For anyone that's not familiar with that term, it means fuck. So he was basically saying, hey Cameron, I'm gonna rape you. Now, I actually have trauma about getting raped at sleepovers. And also, I have autism. I can't fully detect tone the first time. Ask any of my friends this. He was also texting his girlfriend with a voice note. The girlfriend that was a minor, saying that he...
I like how Cam does it every single time. I like that. A minor, like bringing a little humor to it. I like that. Like, yeah, he's a pedophile, but he was dating a minor. Yeah, I'm gonna do that whenever I talk about Jayden. Like, I'm not gonna say he's a pedophile. I'm just gonna say, yeah, he dated a minor. A minor. Funny.
He loved me and he was gonna fuck me.
Let me clarify. It's not funny that he is a pedophile. It's funny that Cam keeps saying a minor instead of, a minor. You can't really say a minor anymore without saying a minor.
While staring at me, I felt uncomfortable the whole night. And when I woke up, Jayden told me, oh, by the way, I fucked my girlfriend in that bed.
Ew.
Yeah, Jayden was talking about how he lost his virginity and had sex in the bed that I just slept in the whole night. Thanks, Jayden. Now, I made this very clear in my previous video, which isn't up anymore, but when A was over at Jayden's house and she had to leave because it was past her curfew, Jayden said, you're not leaving until you give me a kiss. Ew. And she tried to leave, but Jayden kept blocking her in until eventually she gave him a peck on the cheek. And Jayden was like, that's not enough. I want more of that. At that point, she managed to leave. But Jayden, seriously, what the fuck?
That's disgusting,
what the actual fuck?
Fucking gross.
Just because you liked her doesn't mean you can force her to kiss you. And let's move on to some more things. Jayden is incredibly difficult to work with due to everything having to be done his way. I use this wording because if you try and say something, he'll say that right back to you. Once he posted a video with a shit ton of lies saying we use ChatGPT for inspiration, that I'm the producer, taking credits away from Daniel Blair.
He did. When I worked with him, when I worked with Jayden, and when I ran that fan channel, he did text me and he said, hey, don't worry, I'll edit all the videos, I'll make all the videos, I'll think of all the videos, you just have to post them. Like, what the fuck? No, I wanted to commit to the bit as hard as I could, so I said, nah, it's okay, I can do this. And he's like, no, it's fine, I'll just do it. And we went back and forth a lot, and I said, if I can't do it my way, I won't be doing this. And he said, okay, you can do it. But he did want it to be done his way.
ChatGPT for inspiration, that I'm the producer, taking credits away from Daniel Blair. Incredibly talented guy.
Daniel Blair is so fucking talented. If you don't know him, he's a musician. Go look him up. Go look him up. He's so good. He's so good. I don't know him, but he seems chill too.
Oh, I told Jayden to take it down because he himself said that he didn't want to lie in anything anymore, even promotion. Oh, and I have to mention, he did this again, but instead of Gabriel's vocals, he used my vocals without my permission, so that's copyright infringement. So I sent him a cease and desist letter, and then he's like, what? That doesn't exist. Even though I included the link to the video. Yeah, and he took it down. But he's even more of a bad friend, though. Jayden is a little thing we like to call an attention seeker, which means he'll do anything to get attention, even if it's arguing with his friends at least once every week. And then he'll like block you and then add you back a week later because he misses you. He also does his concerts, which is him just sitting in his room or dancing in his room to other people's songs, either with a ukulele or a guitar or a piano, all of which he can't play. His Skibbity Toilet YouTube channel too.
Bringing this up. Okay. So, I had an idea for a video. How easy would it be to get monetized from completely stealing videos? How easy, right? I know people do it. I know they have like rules to not monetize people, but I know people do that. So I started this channel, Skibbity Adventures. Hold up. I started Skibbity Adventures, my Skibbity Toilet channel, and I just remixed videos that Jayden posted on his Skibbity Toilet channel. I just remixed those, put my face in a little corner, and I gained 500 subscribers in a month. And it was sick, but I was getting a little too big for my liking. So I just scrapped the whole video. Yeah.
That's something. He steals content, posts it, and he doesn't get anything else from it except for an ego boost. Something he can post to his Snapchat story. You know, while blanking out his revenue earned statistic, because he doesn't make any revenue. And he couldn't get monetization on his channel because he's stealing people's content. But when I called him out in front of his ex, the same one that's A minor, he told me, yeah, I was actually getting revenue, but they stopped it. So I pulled up his YouTube channel on his computer and I looked at his monetization statistics, and it was £0, £0, £0 because he's a liar. How hard is it not to lie? Jayden also decides to put other creators down in the comment section of their videos. You know, basically he acts like he's better than everyone and that he's a celebrity, you know, either on his Jayden Emmett Gaming or his Jayden Emmett channel. Oh, and I stand by what I say in my original video. Jayden doesn't have much talent at all. He can't play a single instrument.
No.
He relies on chord generators and other people to do the work for him. He's also took credits away from me, Gabriel Halewa, Daniel Blair, and Matt. Fun fact, that original recording of the Hey Mr. Movie Star Live thing, yeah, that was all done by me. Oh, and I forgot to mention AI. I did phrase this wrong before, but Jayden and Gabriel both used AI. Just when Jayden got caught, he blamed it on Gabriel, because he has, you know, a history. And it's purely because he can't take accountability for his own actions. Now on to the most stupidest thing you'll ever hear in your life. The K incident. Jayden has said K to me several times in response. I can't even count that high. But I did it one time to him, and he got so pissy at me for it. He got people to yell down the phone at me over it. And I was in literal confusion, because I just said K. Also, Jayden is 17, but he acts like he's 12. This is my opinion, his old online friends' opinions, his old IRL friends' opinions, and you notice how they're all old friends, because nobody wants to be friends with them. Jayden needs to grow up, get a job, or even go to jail. And he needs to stop blaming his own problems on every...
The go to jail part is a little tough. He did do some illegal stuff and some horrible stuff. but I don't want to use everyone makes mistakes, because like he knew what he was doing and shit. But I feel like he just needs like mental help. He just needs to go to a fucking therapist, figure out his lying and sociopathic tendencies. I don't know.
Everyone else. Oh, and by the way, that ex-girlfriend I mentioned, yeah, she was 15. Now, here's a part from Minodab, or Minodab, I forgot how you say it, and he's going to talk about his experience with Jayden, and then we'll get back to some things.
Hello, my name is Keith Garvin, and I go by the screen name Minodab492. Around a half a year ago, I quit a passion project of mine that I'd been working on for a long time. The project in specific was a concert built from the ground up in virtual reality, which would hopefully have featured songs from the artist AJR. I began working on this project by myself on November 15th, 2023, and on May 1st, 2024, I made the decision to partner with Jayden to work on the project. My hope in doing this was that having additional help in making audio, visuals, planning, and all the other parts of this would allow me to make this experience even better than I could have made it by myself. However, this ended up backfiring quite a bit. On July 22nd, 2024, I notified Jayden that I had decided to leave the project. There were several reasons made apparent to me that played a part in my decision to quit. Jayden used an alt account to try to steal old AJR songs that had been taken down, as well as demos for songs that I had found in a group with other people named The Fourth Media. He had done this by trying to use an alt account that he named Ododev, which, while we were suspicious of at first, we were only able to properly tie to Jayden after about a month and a half, when we found it in a server with the nickname Jayden, known as Hadrian YT. Despite us being suspicious from the start, he kept known as Hadrian.
What was that drive?
After about a month and a half, when we found it in a server with the nickname Jayden, known as Hadrian YT.
Fear death. Oh, so yeah, this is all Skydreamer songs. Wildfire, that fear of death. Steve's going alone in Skydreamers. Like, yeah, that's all Jayden.
Despite us being suspicious from the start, he kept trying to play it off. He sent demos, which, as it turns out, were demos for Skydreamer songs, which he tried to pass off as AJR demos. One of my friends had his YouTube channel terminated for uploading the Skydreamers demos that were leaked to us by Jayden. After my friend agreed to pull down the videos, Jayden ended up leaving 2 of the strikes up. My friend said he was going to upload a video sharing info about what exactly Jayden had done, to which Jayden said he would place the 3rd copyright strike back if he did, which is a gross misuse of YouTube's DMCA process, and by proxy, abusing a federal system, which is a crime in the US, punishable as perjury. If you'd like to support this friend's channel, by the way, the channel name is AJR Uploads, and I definitely do recommend it. It's got some good content. Jayden has also acted very childish. He throws insults left and right, but gets mad whenever anyone says something about him. More so, he acts like he has this huge following, and uses it as an excuse to get what he wants, and to treat people however he wants, when in reality, he doesn't. All Jayden has is a band no one listens to, that makes mediocre music, that sounds like something you've all heard before.
Jayden, you can be
Anyways,
facing 14
back
years
to
in
this.
prison.
After I released my first video, Jayden was acting all nice and lovely to me, and, it's weird, because didn't he hate me like 2 days ago? But in reality, I found out why he was acting all friendly to me again. It's because he wanted me to try and get 300 people to come to a show, because a venue would only let him host a show if there was 300 people coming. Actually, I think that was after we fell out for a second time. And I really shouldn't say stuff about this, but you know how Daniel Blair is currently the producer for everything? Yeah, so I had a song for the album called Catch Up, and Jayden had agreed that he was going to pay for it to get it, finished, because he quite likes the song. So we both signed contracts and sent them to Daniel, and when me and Jayden fell out, he started being like, "No, I'm paying for your song. You must owe me respect. You must give me respect." I do not owe this guy jack shit. And speaking of paying for things, Jayden hasn't paid Daniel the full amount.
That's fucked. That's
yeah,
fucked.
he's sending
That's
the
fucked.
songs and the albums
For context, Daniel is a
people.
a fucking independent musician. He makes amazing songs. Again, check him out. But he obviously does not get paid anything. Like, his streams are so low for the how good his music is. He's criminally underrated, and he gets paid jack shit. So Jayden, that is really fucked up to say that you would pay independent artist for spending probably days of his life. Sorry, months of his life into your project, and then you just don't pay him. That's fucked.
To, review them. And Daniel took away a lot of the songs that he had written for the album because Jayden's performance wouldn't match the same quality as mine would. Anyways, do not reach out to Daniel about this. He does not want to be fully involved in this drama. Jayden has been in contact with me for ages. He's kept harassing me through email. And when I posted my little teaser saying the video was coming, he emailed me and was like, I thought we agreed not to make videos about each other. And I said, no, we never agreed. I thought you agreed to leave me alone. Anyways, that's all for now. So if you know anything about Jayden, email me. And I might make another video in the future. So, bye.
Okay. So that was fucked. I come in to play a little bit more. I'm gonna skip the 41-minute video just because I've already been live for 45 minutes. I'm not sure if I would be able to finish the video. But so I saw Cam making those two videos. So I decided to, email him. Because I had some fucking dirt on Jayden. Yeah, that's right. Secret double agent. Jayden hired me as an editor. And he put in his community tab, I am looking to hire an editor. Jayden, let's look up the definition of hire. Fuck. Hire definition. Employ someone for wages. Okay? For wages. The British one. Obtain the temporary use of something for an agreed payment. Rent. If you're looking to hire a fucking editor, Jayden, pay him. I got $0 for the year of work I poured into the Sky Dreamers and Jayden's channel. He did not pay me jack shit. And I've proof that I edited Jayden's videos for him. And also he didn't even put me in the fucking description. He just said, "Oh, edited by me." No, it wasn't. Jayden, look at this. I did this.
So, when I first joined,
I fucking did this, Jayden.
I know, sad, right? Until I found a person.
I spent a day
now, me and you
on this.
We went on a hunt trying to find a camp, a nice little place for us to set up. Then all of a sudden, a member called Euclise texted in chat, "Would you like to come to?"
Fuck you. And then you text me back. No, I actually don't want subtitles on it, even though you asked for subtitles. Okay. So I did 0 subtitles. I did no subtitles.
When I first joined, I had no one. I know, sad, right? Until
Not that big
I
of a
found
video.
a person called Ukulele Girl. Now,
I have a new one. I have a new one. Do subtitles. Okay. I don't think I have the subtitle
we both logged
version.
off for the night, opening up Minecraft the next day.
But I sat there and subtitled the whole thing. And then he said, I don't want subtitles. I told you I don't want subtitles. You never fucking said that, Jayden. I'm getting pissed. So yeah, Jayden, pay your editors. This is a real epidemic of creators just not paying their editors, and I thought we figured it out, Jayden. I thought everyone figured it out. Work deserves to be paid, so fucking pay your editors. So yeah, so I texted Cam, and I'm not sure if Cam wants our DMs leaked, so I'm just gonna like fucking read it. So I saw his videos, and I said, "Hey Cam, I watched your 2 videos on Jayden, and that's really fucked up. I don't know if you want this, and trust me, it's not as bad as everything you revealed, but I have some shit on Jayden too." And Cam said, "Oh yeah, what's up?" I said, "So a couple months ago, he posted on his community tab that he wanted to hire an editor. And I said that I would do it because I thought I would be getting paid. When you think of hire, you think of money. But no. I have been working as a free editor for a month or 2. Christ, this is what Cam said. Christ, what did you even do for him? I said that France versus Britain thing he made in Minecraft, I edited like half the video. He told me he edited that. So Jayden lied to his real life friends that he edited that. And he didn't even credit me. Cam said he went on about how proud he was. He added some effects and stuff, but got me to cut it down and subtitle it and do all the time consuming stuff. And again, no mention of my name in the description. Yeah, that's fucked. He sent me another video this morning to do. And Cam said, send it to me. Lol. I said, okay, but I haven't looked at it. So it could be anything. And so I send it to him. And he said, oh my god, it's his fucking response. It's his response video. And I didn't know that when I sent it to him. So I might have fucked up there. I don't know. I do not care anymore. I don't care. So I sent him Jayden's full unedited response. And then where is it? Bro, I have one. Cam said, can I use the video he sent? And I said, yes, go for it. 100%. But I can't control Jayden. But again, I'm done with him, so I don't really care what he says. Cam said, okay, lol. So yeah, he doesn't pay me. He got me to edit. He got me to run 2 fucking channels for a year. $0. $0. He got me to, I don't know, edit 4 or 5 videos of his. Didn't pay me. Didn't do jack shit. Didn't put my name in the description. Cam did more. And I don't even edit for Cam. So, like, yeah, we're going to be watching Jayden's response. And trust me, it is bad.
Okay, so thanks to Jayden's editor that he doesn't pay.
Hey, that's me.
I have his response video, so we're gonna watch it and react to it.
Hello, my name is Jayden, and this is my response to the drama. Originally, I wasn't going to make this video because I felt there was no bother. I didn't want any drama to come around. But he's made quite a few videos now that I am just going to go and get on with this. So I watched his video, and I'm basically going to go backwards on all the stuff. The first thing I'm going to point out here is that I did pay the guy who made the Under the Sea art.
Well, you didn't pay me. So
yeah, sorry, cut that. They asked for 15 USD or whatever, so I sent them it. Here's a screenshot of me sending them. I'll blur their name and everything. Here's screenshots of me telling them that I paid them. I've even told Cameron that I paid them. Don't know why Cameron didn't put it in the video. and yeah, I did pay them.
Jayden, it's $15 fucking dollars. I know you're paying for a fucking album here. Actually, you're not, because you haven't paid Daniel. You can spare $15, you know? Like, just, I don't know, fucking pay people, Jayden. Don't have slave labor. Is that a fake AJR shirt? I didn't even notice that. Is that tape? Hold on, let me text Cam. Hey, I'm watching the video on stream. Did he make his own AJR merch? You can see the tape peeling off. In his response. Okay, yeah. Let's see if
etc.
Cam
And when I went to
responds.
say to them, look, why are you going around saying I didn't pay you, and why are you going around saying that you wanted more? Well, basically, he was supposed to do 2 pieces for us, only did 1, so the 2 pieces
not
was coming
correct.
together for 30. 1 piece was 15, 1 piece was 15, but he only did 1 piece, so I paid him for the price for the 1 piece, and I told him that. And yeah, here's once you get in the screenshots of all that happening. But when I went to, you know, text them saying, yo, why are you doing this? Why are you going around to people saying I didn't pay you? If you want more, I can give you more. They blocked me, so that's fun. Then I'm gonna go back to something really weird that Cameron just made up on the spot. About 2 years ago, I dated someone who, I'll blur out the name, but for this matter, we'll call them X1. So me and X1 dated, and they were older than me. They were about a year and a half older than me, and I was 15 at the time, and they were 16, round about 17. And we had this joke, and it went on for quite a while. Me and them had this joke where it's a really weird joke. Don't ask me. I don't know why we had this joke, but basically either one of us would pay. We weren't actually going to for sex, which don't know why.
That's a fucked up joke. Jesus fucking
So,
Christ. That's
I didn't make it up on the spot. If he's able to.
I'm in chat. Let's fucking go, dude.
Don't question.
Let's fucking go. I just
But-
watched your shorter video on Jayden. I gave a little context on my own. But yeah, this is
Turn
fucked.
that into
This
me
is really
trying
fucked.
to get with a 13-year-old.
Where did I ever bring up 13? Where? Where in any of my videos did I bring up the number?
You didn't, by the way. I'm just confirming. Cam never said 13. He just said A minor. And Cam even said 15. Jayden just made up 13, because I guess that's what dating a 13-year-old makes you a pedophile. Anyone older is fine though.
Number 13. If you watch my video, I actually say you didn't.
And me trying to pay a 13-year-old 100 quid for sex. I would like to confirm that that never was it. I've told Cameron, and he said, alright, benefit of the doubt, that might have not happened, and he's changed his word.
No?
What I'm waiting for is just Jayden saying like, I did not cry when a woman took off her clothes for the first time. I did not. I just want to hear those words come out of that fucker's mouth, you know? Just to like hear, like, I know there's rumors going on about me, but I didn't start weeping when a woman took off her shirt. Oh, God. Wow.
No?
Address that, James.
Words. But yeah, don't do this. Don't go around saying, oh yeah, he's trying to go with.
And I'm not. I literally said you don't. Like you haven't.
The 13-year-old.
Yeah.
That's so wild. Like,
Okay. Don't go around saying you're trying
Yeah,
to pay
he just made up
a
13.
13-year-old for sex.
100%.
You're the one that brought up 13 as the age.
yeah, I would never. I have a girlfriend. I love her. But yeah, don't go around trying to change stories, even if you don't know the full perspective.
I'm not changing stories.
He's the
I
one.
was repeating.
He's the
what
one
I was
changing
told.
stories.
The next part is
Fuck, I'm
that
done with
I
him. I'm fucking done with him.
was
My
dating
God.
someone who was 15, but they turned 16, and
This was my favorite part of the video. Oh my god. This part, oh my god. Jayden says, so for context, I've already went over this, but Jayden was 17. This girl was 15. From what I know. And he was dating her, and the age of consent in Scotland is 16, I think. Tell me if I'm wrong, but it's 16. And he just said yeah, I was dating a minor, but I didn't kiss her, so it's fine. I didn't kiss her on the lips until she was 16.
that's when we
And
started
Cam
kissing,
quickly
when Karen was
No.
denies or
I remember him telling me she was 15 when I was over.
I'm so
Here,
tired of this shit.
we were both 16. Here's picture proof screenshot. I've blurred out the name because they want to say anonymous. Picture proof screenshot of them saying that they were 16 and they've just turned 17 today.
Okay, so they've managed to turn 16 and 17 in the matter of 2 months.
Age of consent is
Bro.
16. Yeah.
What?
So happy birthday if you're watching this. Hope
I,
you
lo-
have
the way he just does a birthday message and an album plug, is so funny to me.
good
Oh
day.
god.
What else? Yes, Cameron did shout at me. I did feel very uncomfortable. Here is one that Cameron did not mention. So, I am not gay. I am not gay whatsoever, and I did not say to Cameron, very serious, I want to rape you.
Okay. Jayden, you still said you were gonna rape me. Doesn't matter if it was serious or not. It's
Yeah,
still
that's a
really,
fucked joke
really
if it was
gross
a
and
joke.
fucked up that you would even say that as a joke. And also,
That's so fucked. Oh my
you have
god.
told me
I'm
you're not
sorry.
straight
I get
before.
it. I get so
come on.
I get so pissed off.
It was a joke
Yeah.
between me and him. I think he said it to me, I said it back.
No, the fuck I didn't.
You
No.
can tell in this guy's
said
eyes
back.
that he's just making everything up on the spot too. Not Cam. That's the eyes of a liar right there. Look at that. Oh, I should move my cam. I didn't even notice that. I'll move it to down here. I'll move chat up here, maybe. Yeah, that'll be good.
It was a joke between me and him. I think he said it to me, I said it back.
No, the fuck I didn't. No, the fuck, there is no joke about this between me and him. Why?
Back to him. Boom, bada, boom. I don't know why Cameron hasn't said that, but when I was over
The reason I haven't said it is because it never fucking happened.
at his house, the same night that he shouted at me, he pulled out dildos from his drawer and threw them at me.
I
fuck,
burst
I
out
didn't.
laughing when I saw that.
Jayden just
And it was
knows
like-
that I have one. I didn't take it out.
Now that is
I was
really
like, I
weird,
gotta
and
send this
felt
to Ken
really
now.
uncomfortable.
I was like, oh, okay. He
It
needs
never
to see this.
happened. I never just pull it out and show it to someone.
Yeah,
Let
because
alone
what
throw
psychopath
it
would?
at them. That's disgusting.
What psychopath
Really
would
wanted
do
to
that?
Go home. I'm like, so I told him put him away. Like, I'm not gay.
Sorry,
Don't want to do any of this
What
shit.
person would do that?
Plus, you're a minor.
You're not a psychopath.
But
I'm so tired.
He threw dildos at me, trying to give the impression like, hey, we could use these, and I'm like.
Not to mention, I would rather kill myself than do anything sexual with
Yeah,
Jayden.
got him.
No.
That's weird, isn't it? But yeah, what else is there to talk about? I've got a sheet here that I can open up. Would like to talk about the Gabe incident. Gabriel has done nothing wrong.
Gabriel.
Willingly dated a 13-year-old.
Gabriel is a pedophile. I
Willingly.
forgot to bring that up.
First, I
He is
thought he
a.
did wrong, and the reason
he's a
that
pedo.
I was, not sticking up for him was because nobody right now was sticking up for him.
Yeah, nobody was sticking up for him because he got with a 13-year-old. And I have proof for it. You were the one who proposed that we even set him up in the first place.
So, I had to go with everybody's side and just go along with it. I feel really bad for Gabe, so Gabe, if you're watching this, I am very sorry.
I feel bad for Gabe as well. Like, dude.
I started writing the video on Jayden last night, and I'm already like a page and a half into it, and I still got like so much more to say. Just about like the working for free part, that big part. But yeah, I'm not gonna even mention Gabriel because that's a whole nother video.
But Cameron basically set Gabe up out of nowhere, right? Apparently Cameron made up the fact that he was a child predator, and
No. Someone in a server you were in with, right, said that he might be one. So he told me, hey, let's actually set him up then.
basically without Gabriel knowing, he was talking to a minor, and Gabriel did not know they were a minor.
Yes, he did. It literally said it in his bio, 13. He asked if he was okay with the age gap.
Until they said, which Gabe was like,
No. Read the DMs. Not once does he say he's a minor.
okay, this is wrong, you didn't tell me, I'm gonna, remove you, I don't want to date you or anything, which well done Gabe, he did the right thing there, but Cameron, that is fucked up, you shouldn't be doing rounds.
It was you that proposed the fucking idea. And I did it. Because pedophiles deserve to be exposed. If Gabe wasn't a
I don't know what Jayden, like, I know what his like issue is, and that is being a pedophile and like being a sociopath and a liar, but I don't know why he can't just say like, yeah, Gabriel fucked up, but people can make mistakes or some shit. Like, he doesn't need to. And, like, that's not true. Like, yeah, that's not a mistake that's good to be making here. But, like, he knows that he's a pedophile. He's just outright lying about Gabriel. And, fuck.
pedophile.
I'm done. I'm done,
bio,
chat.
so
I'm
I
mentally,
said 13, and I
I'm
just
mentally done.
No, I'm not dealing with that. Jax never mentioned in his messages that he was 13. He never mentioned his age in the messages. It was in his bio the entire time. Only after, like, I congratulated Gabe on it. Then he
I like that
messaged
wording.
Jax because
Hey,
he got
congratulations.
he doesn't want to
You're a
get in trouble.
pedophile.
You shouldn't be going around doing
Congratulations.
this, it's really messed up. And
Do you know what else is messed up, Jayden?
Being a pedophile. Oh.
the last thing's last,
My bad.
that old drama is always being resolved.
No, it was never resolved, dog. I never resolved it with you.
The joke of me pretending to be AGR.
No, that wasn't a joke. I can fucking assure it wasn't a joke.
I'm sorry.
Because you've done
What
it
the
several
fuck?
times.
That was a Discord account.
Let me
I
pull up that fucking doc with
basically used my
Jayden's
name AGR to troll a
shit.
friend.
No, you had an entire BandLab account. You had a YouTube
I think it'll be
channel,
easier on my phone, actually.
You emailed Legrand.
And that
So
friend
someone
was
made a
Gabe, and
doc.
Gabe actually fell.
Someone made a doc of all of Jayden's fake accounts, and it's so funny to me to just scroll through. Because this is like before any of this shit. This is all from like early 2020, like 2023 to 2024, as I'm aware. But just like these are all his accounts. Not sure if you can see that, but it's still going. Look at that! What the? You don't need that many scam accounts! What the fuck? Oh my god. You don't need any scam accounts! Why am I... Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm getting fucked up. And can you screenshot it and send it to me, by the way? The list of names? I can send you the link if you want. I think mine's outdated too. Mine says updated May 2024. So like I don't think anyone's updated it since, but if yours is still outdated, you can like tell me.
For it, and we had a good laugh after. That was way before me and
Yeah,
you
so that's
knew
not
each
even
other.
all of it. That's just middle of 2024 that was updated.
You should get involved because you didn't know the drama.
I should get involved because I do know the drama.
Yeah, what is Jayden yapping about? You were fully just
It was way
like
before me and
the
you
main
even knew
victim
each other.
there.
You should get involved because you didn't know the drama.
Okay, never mind.
I
Mine's more
should get
up-to-date.
involved
Okay, cool.
because
Yeah.
I do know the drama.
Yeah, you live
Yeah,
the drama,
that's
dude.
everything I want to say. I know it's really short video, but yeah.
I know that I said this once, but this outro is low-key the best outro of all apology videos ever, or response videos ever. Just like watch this.
Moral of the story: don't go around changing stories if you don't know.
I
the
thought it
full
was where he
story.
promotes
Don't
his
judge a
album.
book by its cover, because you don't fully know me, Cam.
I do know you. I've been to your house. I've met your family. I can list things about you.
And the times I knew you, I'm glad that's over because
Okay, so you're glad that it's over, but the first time it was over, you messaged me asking if I could bring 100 people to a concert.
I hate being in the band with you. You were very, very. You really wanted to change stuff for the band. You even said that you hate a few songs in the on the album that you wanted to change, which I made and I loved.
Okay, Cam, you would know this. You would know this, but if you don't, that's totally fine, or if you don't want to say. But who was the lyrical... I know they use like ChatGPT and AI, but like who was the lyrical genius behind Impressionists? 'Cause that shit, Jayden cannot be saying anything about having songs that he likes when you make an album like The Impressionists with Shake It Up on there. Whoa, Shake It Up his ass. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's so cringy. I want you to shake it up for me. While we wait
You
for
blame
his
me for the
response.
album
Gabe? Gabe did most of it? Oh, fuck. Oh, I thought I got him. Oh, God.
You blame me for the album progression, even though it was your fault. Here's some screenshots or whatever.
Just so you know, Cam, Jayden did... I wasn't involved with the Impressionist. I know you weren't, like, part of that time. I just didn't know if it was Gabe or Jayden. But Jayden did call me when you were sick. I joined mid-2024. Yeah, that sounds right. Jayden did call me when you were sick. And he said, can you text Cam? And I was like, text him what? And he said, to get out of bed and record fucking vocals. And I said, yeah, first off, I don't have Cam on Discord. Second off, I don't know Cam. Third of all, it sounds like he's pretty fucking ill. It sounds like he's pretty sick. Maybe you should just chill out. And he was like, well, this album's not gonna get done. It's not gonna... Okay. Just give him time, dude.
But yeah,
just give Cam time.
This has really affected my mental health. I think I'm going to take like a month off with this. Also want to point out that Steve's going to one thing, Hey Johnny Wow. I did not rip off the
Yes, you did. It's the exact same chords, bro.
guitar.
My friend texted me when he released Hey Johnny Wow. And they said, hey, this is just Steve's Going to London. And I didn't hear about it. Or I didn't hear the song. So I pulled it up. It's just Steve's Going to London. Oh my god, he cannot say he didn't rip it off when he, like, took the guitar stem and put it into a song and transposed it down to semitones. Like, that's... fucking illegal, dude.
I'll try post a short about that later.
Yeah, 8 months. You guys had almost a full year. What was Jayden yapping about? I got so stressed that I'm now bleeding.
Honestly, I'm going to take a month off because this drama has really affected me. I didn't want the drama to happen. You've made like 5 videos now, which, why the fuck would you? Like, there's no need. It's really messed up, honestly. And I thank everybody who's watching this who actually sticks up for me. There's a few people out there, I won't mention them, but you know who you are. I'll probably send a wee thank message with the video along to you. So really big thank you to
Looks
people.
like I'm not gonna get
Yeah.
one of those thank messages now.
Also want to point out that I
Here.
have an album coming out later this year. It's called Under the Sea. It has 12 tracks, hopefully. I'm really excited for this, and I hope to see you at the album release show type
I'm
thing.
so excited!
Online,
Oh my
where
god,
I
Jayden, new music!
face to premiere the songs. It's gonna be really cool.
Oh my
It comes
god.
out later this year.
Okay, so yeah, I did send this video to Cam. I did. Without Jayden's permission, I sent it to Cam, cause I knew Jayden would say no. And sending a video that someone doesn't give you permission to send is way less fucked up than not paying workers for you for like a year straight, just not paying you. That's fucked, Jayden. And like being a pedophile is fucked. And no, I didn't throw. Yeah. Oh yeah, go check out Rain North's music. It's actually really good. I've been streaming it a little bit. Yeah, he has a album. Pre-save his album. Yeah, pre-save their album. Comes out Thursday. What is it called again? I've been bumping some of your singles, but no, I didn't throw dildos. Yeah, I already said that. That's, oh god, what, ooh, that doesn't sound like Cam. But yeah, so I did send this video without Jayden's permission. If you get sued, I'm sorry. Wilt, Wilt. Oh yeah, that would be sick, dude. Thanks. Yeah, go pre-save Wilt. Support Cam. Do not support Jayden. I swear to God. When there's like 20 people saying the exact same shit about a guy, you can't believe the guy. You can't. You literally cannot believe anything the guy says. Okay? Believe everyone that is speaking out and not Jayden. Please just don't listen to the album. Yeah, I'm pissed with Jayden. I am so pissed. Speaking about this, do not go like harassing Jayden. Even though he's a fucking idiot and a liar and a psychopath. I don't know how to phrase this, but we don't want him getting harassed like from us, or from me at least. I don't know on cam. I think I signed a description. Okay, this was fun. Off I go to continue watching Ludwig. Oh my god, I've been obsessed with his fucking thing. Tip to tip. I love tip to tip. I tip to tip all the time. But yeah, I'm gonna head out too. I got fucking homework. I gotta work on this Jayden video that I'm working on. Yeah, I gotta go cool off. Bye-bye. I'll see you later. Hopefully not as mad. Bye. Goodbye. Really, I'll see you later. See ya. See you, Cam. Thanks for being awesome. Goodbye.